missionaries. How did that come together, and are you planning on doing more of that type of stuff?
Yeah, so growing up, my dad is a reggae artist from Jamaica. So he immigrated to the United States back in the '70s to pursue music. My mom has been a missionary for almost 40 years, and so my whole life, we've been everywhere from. We've done missions in from Mexico to Central America to South America, East Africa, West Africa, South Africa, Southeast Asia, Eastern Europe, Western Europe. We've been everywhere, everywhere. So with that, like the the heart for people and for the struggle of people all over the world is something that was kind of I want to say drilled in me, like it was something that had to be whatever, but it's something that
in a sense you gained a whole new understanding in culture and heritage.
Oh yeah, big time, much. I think my perspective on a lot of things when it comes to all kind of issues, from race to immigration to you name it, to poverty to whatever. Like it comes from a certain place that I can definitely say that I've been blessed to be able to have the perspective that I have and to have seen what I've been able to see. You know what I mean? And so with that, when it comes to reggae music, I definitely got the music from my father. And so it's almost like it's a match made in heaven, that a music that is this genre of music that is such a uplifting and inspiring, despite the struggles, despite the challenges, despite whatever you may come from or what you may do or whatever the case is. To be involved with a music that's like that, that goes so well hand in hand with that, is just it fits perfectly. And so I definitely feel blessed to be in a position that I'm in to now further that and to kind of take a little bit of what I got from my mom and a little bit of what I got from my dad and kind of put it together and make my own thing, our own thing. So it's cool. The missions haven't stopped. We were just in Namibia, which is just above South Africa, this past summer on a mission there. Went to it's an area called Katatura, outside of Windhoek, Namibia, and working on a water project there, water filtration, where you can take buckets of water and like dip them into like a swampy water, whatever, and then you can filter it out until you get almost like bottled water quality type of water from any type of a slum water area. So
that's amazing.
Yeah, it's amazing. You know what I mean? So when you do something like that, it's not something that I really talk about a lot or promote a lot, because I don't think it's something that is me going and doing something like that. I don't feel that I should gain any type of
publicity,
leverage or publicity.
Yeah.
Like it's.
But in a sense, it's a part of who you are.
It's
and
a part.
what you say in your music.
Yeah.
Because without these things that you've gone through, it's like I don't think you would be who you are right now as a person.
Right.
And so in a way, it molded you.
Right. That's exactly what it did. It's exactly what it did. It molded me. So, you can't go through these situations and see the level of poverty that I've seen, and kind of just come back to the U.S. and just be like, I'm back to America now. Things are just back to it. It doesn't. It stays with you.
Yeah, it really does.
It stays with you. Yeah.
Honestly, I can't say I've done stuff exactly like what you did, but I've done things similar to that, but in my community.
Right.
Like doing a service learning and volunteer work for youth that need help.
Right.
Versus sending them one way that could be a bad way, showing them that there's a positive way, there's a good way to live your life.
That's it, man. That's it. And we all have that opportunity, and I feel we all have that responsibility to do that. There's a passage that goes to whom much is given, much is required. And so if I'm in a position where I've been blessed with the resources that I've been blessed with, even though it's not a lot, but whatever I do have, if I'm able to now help somebody else in whatever kind of situation that they're in, then most definitely I think we have that responsibility to do that. And so that's something, like I said, that's been a part of my life literally as long as I can remember. Like I can't remember not going on missions. I remember being 5 years old and watching the Smurfs in Spanish in El Salvador. You know what I mean? Like so it's just for me, it wasn't like a weird thing. It was like, okay, doesn't everybody go to El Salvador and watch the Smurfs and play with? You know what I mean? Like it was just a part of growing up.
Yeah.
So it hasn't stopped. I've taken my kids on mission trips before. I definitely want that to continue with them. After the earthquake in Haiti, we took our daughter there. Just so we can start building that foundation in them early, to know that there's the world is way bigger than the United States. It's way bigger than California. It's way bigger than, So it's something that, because it was such a big part of creating who I am, like I definitely want to create that in my own children as well. So
in a sense, we got it easy here.
Oh yeah! Oh my gosh! Yeah, it's not even comparable.
Exactly.
Not even comparable. Not even comparable. So I always joke with people. It's like the slums and the projects here are like middle class, like upper class, like situations in other countries. You know what I mean? So no matter what your situation is here, no matter what you're going through, there's always something and people dealing with something that's a lot harder. So with that, it's always a case. It's always a cause to smile and to be thankful for what you have and to keep going. Because we go to these different groups of people and when we go, they're not looking for pity. They're not looking for whatever. They're living their lives. They're smiling. They're getting up every day and doing it. You know what I mean? So if they can get up and do it every single day, then by all means, we should be able to get up and do it and handle whatever we got to handle, whatever's on our plate. So
I agree with you 100% on that, bro.
Yeah.